Well, here we are, everybody. We are returning to Monsta X Monday, and we're going to do something a little bit different. I know that there's a longer version. I will get to that eventually. I don't have the time right now to do that one, unfortunately. That might be a separate, just one shot. That's what we do on Monsta X Monday. It's like a half hour, so. But this one I did see, and I've actually had it saved for quite some time. So, anyway, we're going to do this one, and like I said, I promise I will get to the other one as well. But, let's check it out.
Monsta X can't sing. Monsta X have nasally vocal. Monsta X are untalented. Hehyun is shouty. I find myself wanting to blow my nose every time Wonho sings. I wouldn't mind Wonho's voice if he actually got less lines than Min Young Won. Sounds like he has a blocked nose. Hehyun has issues projecting. Shonu has a nasal voice. Monsta X rappers can't sing. Monsta X doesn't deserve the hype they get. Monsta X are overrated. Lol. Don't tell me you find Monsta X untalented when you can't even hit the high note while singing happy birthday. If you agree with those words, let me prove to you how beautiful these 7 gorgeous and talented men can sing.
That pause.
My hands underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
Yo.
'Cause all of me loves you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my
He's like, what?
Even when I lose, I win. 'Cause I give you all
Nice.
of me. And you give me all
Good technique.
of you. I give you all
Nice ad-lib. Different. I like it.
아니라고 생각했어. 아닐 거라고 믿었는데 언제부터 나도 모르게 널 찾아. 혹시 나만 이러는 건지 자꾸만 불안해져. 더 늦지 않게 내게 말할게. Now that I found you, 이제서야 나의 맘을 알게 됐어. 언제 내게 온 건지 알 수는 없지만 너무 늦었다고 말하지만 이제야 알겠어.
Very good.
이런 웃음 이런 축복 내게 쉽게 올 리 없죠. 눈물조차 울음조차 닿지 못한 나. 정말로 울면 내가 그댈 보내준 것 같아서. 그대 떠나가는 그 순간도 나를 걱정했었나요. 무엇도 해줄 수 없는 내 맘 앞에서 그대 나를 떠나간다 해도 난 그댈 보낸 적 없죠. 여전히 그댄 나를 살게 하는 이유일 테니. Baby, won't you take
This is an interesting concept. That's cool looking, actually. Okay, I'm stopping for just a second to kind of talk about this. I didn't know that they actually were criticized for their vocals, but the interesting thing is, I don't agree with the fact that they were never something that was good vocally, because we've heard a lot of their stuff that's really, really good. But I will say, maybe there are some songs that are just not conducive to the specific styles in which they're showing that this channel is showing that they can sing. Because I mean, my first image, if you tell me Monsta X, what's the very first image? Most of the time, I think of really high, intense dancing with some really, really fast-paced movements and singing. You know, it's always really kind of more raw, more power. And does that always allow for this kind of singing? Not really, but the truth of the matter is that that's kind of one of the reasons like why a lot of groups get ballads and slower songs and other stuff like this, because I'm not gonna beat around the bush. When it comes to people that criticize the singing of like a K-pop artist, the truth of the matter is, and this is actually something I've been trying to kind of go above and beyond for recently, especially in my shorts, most K-pop artists and idols sing better than you. I mean, unless if you're like a really trained pro, not a trained pro, unless you're a trained pro and have been doing it for years, most K-pop idols probably will walk you. And I don't mean like they'll walk you. I mean like they'll dog walk you. We've seen what they do. We've seen the regiments they go to. Like, if you ever hear somebody complaining about Monsta X, BTS, EXO, SHINee, Baby Monster, Twice, like, they will all dog walk you for the most part. Like I said, there are probably a certain subgroup of people that are better singers than K-pop, especially like if they're in more heavier vocal artistry, you know. But like for like the typical K fan that probably has never sang like anything outside of karaoke night, and like they just do it for fun at a bar, you're probably not better than just about any K-pop idol. I mean, it's wild. What a claim. So anyway, just a small little thought. Look at that hair.
그래 그러자 울지는 말자 아프겠지만 그래 그러자 굳어진 내 마음에게 애쓰지 말자 그래 그러자 처음 느낌 그대로 남은 너 요샌 자주 못 보지만 가장 때묻지 않은 그런 감정은 우리만의 것 자주 보러 올게 꼭은 아니지만 지켜보려 할게 시키지 않았지만 또 놀러 올게 괜시리 눈물 나네 너를 보러
Nice tone. Ah.
I'll be your man 다시 너를 놓지 않을게 두 번 다시 널 그렇게 둘 순 없어 제발 내 이름을 불러줘 너 없이 살 수 없는 걸내
That is a personal favorite.
저는 널 혼자 둘 수 없어 Baby I just always on my mind always on
Ooh, Lost in the Dream. What a banger. Whoa. Great technique. Jeez.
You make me a believer, believer. You bring me down, you build me a believer, believer. Pain, I'll let your bullets fly, I'll let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You make me a believer, believer.
Very good. Ah, my boy.
몰아치는 감정 참을 수가 없어 널 손에 쥔 순간 더는 나를 자극하지 마 얼마든지 I can make you cry 네가 짧은 함정 짜릿한 이 반전 조연할 순 없어 더는 나를 자극하지 마 얼마든지 I can make you cry
Fake love. Lots of covers in this. Oh, yeah.
So baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore.
Pretty good.
내 맘은 눈물이
Find You bridge. Yeah.
너를 향한 내 진심이 내게 길을 열어주길 우리의 초딩 맞춤을 떠올려 그럼 언제든 눈을 감고
Very nice.
그저 먼 곳으로 가요
As a deep voiced person myself, I know that a lot of times we can kind of get away with a little bit extra because, you know, it's a little bit more smooth a lot of times. It's a little bit more easier on the ears. We have a little bit of a cheat code, we do. It's a little bit of a kind of give. You can kind of do those kinds of songs, and it's like, ooh, yeah, he's got a good voice. Yeah, having a deep voice always pays off.
좋아요는 안 눌렀어 나만 이런 것 같아서 인스타그램 속에 문제야 문제 온 세상 속에 똑같은 사랑 노래가 와닿지 못해 나의 맘속에 생각이 너무 많네
In summary, do not ever underestimate Monsta X talent. Yes, we all have our preferences, but saying someone's talent is overrated just so your faves can be more praised is not cool at all. If you still believe that Monsta X are untalented, overhyped, overrated, or whatever, your ears need to be clean ASAP, or a slap behind the head won't do any harm, or you can even get both if you want. All the options are free, by the way. Otherwise, if you acknowledge Monsta X versatility and talent, you're nice, keep going, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. On that note, it's time to say see you soon, besties. Adios.
Okay. You know, I think the interesting thing is, out of everybody on here that kind of surprised me more than I was expecting was actually Shonu. His voice is actually quite nice. He's got some chops. And again, like I said, I think a lot of times because of just kind of my own personal background when it comes to music and how I learned about music and vocal training and all this other stuff. Personally, like, one of the reasons why I always kind of put, you know, some K-pop just a little bit higher than most normal music is because I understood the rigorous training that they went through. And, I mean, it's fairly obvious. I don't necessarily care what generation they come from. More than likely, they're still going to be much better than the average person. Much better than the average karaoke person. Again, there are probably some people that out there that are genuinely better, and that's always going to be the exception. But the people who probably do complain probably have never actually tried to sing. And if they did, it was probably with the music, and they probably couldn't hear themselves. It's, like I said, if you go to my shorts, I've actually been kind of like focusing on this a little bit more. You'll see I've been putting in some work trying to make sure that, like, I feature even like younger artists, because everything that I always hear is, oh, people in the 4th and 5th gen can't sing. Oh, the 4th and 5th gen people can't sing. They all have terrible voices. It's all just for visuals and dancing and to make a product. And it's like, well, go check out Ahyun, and, you know, go check out Mix, for example. I put one up for winter, and like I think of quite a few people were pretty surprised that I've seen, maybe not necessarily in the comments, but I've had some reach outs, and they're like, wow, I didn't know that winter could sing like that. And it's like, yeah. And I mean, sure, there probably was a time where vocal abilities might have been a little bit more of the norm. And I mean, we do have kind of just, it's kind of like everything has like the golden era, right? And I think obviously when you're talking about like golden era, you're thinking about, Cry, Jonghyun, EXO, Jimin. I mean, you could throw in a lot there. Hwasa, that's another one. IU actually has a pretty dang good voice. I feel like that there's quite a few people that I can name. Wee-in, of course, I think they might, yeah. I mean, that's probably all but roughly the same. And just a lot of people from SHINee as well. Monsta X. I mean, that's what B2B. But it doesn't mean that the new people are bad. I think that's kind of what I'm getting at there. So, anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and bye, Victus.